What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black Test TEVEE, the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you my Eagles and Falcons predictions video. Man, week one was strange, but fun at the same time. Strange because the game was really a tale of two halves. The first half, the team looked terrible. The offense couldn't get going. The defense was making Case Keenum look like he was Tom Brady. And it was a disaster. The team was getting booed off as they were heading into the locker room. But then you get to the second half, and then the offense was clicking, and the defense looked better. And we ended up getting the win 32-27. So now we head to Atlanta Sunday night against the Atlanta Falcons. I understand what some people might say. They might say, oh, we got this. Atlanta, we beat them all the time. We got the plus they just got blown out the week before by Atlanta. We got this. But while I do agree that we can and will win this game, this isn't no we got this. Because even though, yes, we have beaten them the last 3 times we've gone up against them, it's been close and down to the wire. Like, let's not pretend like we've been blowing these dudes out. No, it's been close. And each time, Atlanta had the ball and could have won the game. Now, I know they didn't, but that's still the fact of the matter. But so how do we go about, how can the Eagles go into Atlanta and come out with the dub? Well, the offense has to stay consistent, okay? Because of how Deshaun Jackson looked in the game, a lot of teams are probably going to have the safety over the top, maybe even 2 safeties, because they don't want Deshaun Jackson going off. That's a great plan. Great plan. You should follow that plan. The problem with that is, because you're putting all your focus and attention on Deshaun Jackson, now that gives Alshon Jeffrey some room to eat. Now that gives Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert some room to eat. Now that gives the running backs some time to run up the middle. And from what we saw in Atlanta, it looks like you can run the ball on these dudes. Now, in order for that to happen, though, we need to strike. Because the thing about this defense, especially last year, was this defense, I just want to make it known, I am not a Jim Schwartz guy. I'm not. I really wish we had somebody else. You could say, but we won a Super Bowl with this guy. Did we? Or was he just there? Because quite frankly, if you remember, Tom Brady had 505 yards in the Super Bowl. If you remember, Tom Brady and the Patriots looked dominant in the second half. If you remember, the reason we won that game was because of Nick Foles and the offense. Yes, Brandon Graham makes the save. Without Brandon Graham, we don't win the game. But that's just one play. The defense had one play. The way, and then especially last year, the way this defense is, when this defense at its best is when we have the lead. When we have to play catch up, or when the game is very close, it's very hard for me to put my faith in this defense because they just can't get the job done. They just cannot do it. They cannot do it. I do not have faith in them, especially now that we've lost Malik Jackson for the season. I know we have Tim Jernigan, and when he was healthy in 2017, dude was a beast. I hope he stays that way, but I mean, only time will tell. The Eagles did win out, and they traded for Hakeem Spence, who was on the Dolphins last year. Again, not a superstar, but just more depth for the position. So here's hoping that it works out. Here's hoping that... So what I'm saying is, in order for this defense to be great, the offense has to be amazing. The offense has to be what we saw in the second half. Now, again, we got off to a slow start. We did not score in the first quarter. Problem. Now, I could attribute that to we just didn't play in the preseason. The first half was the preseason. I could attribute that to that. But if this is a continuous trend, I'm going to start to get worried. Yeah, we scored 32 points. But remember, it was against the Washington Redskins, and we're going up against an Atlanta team that's desperate, that doesn't want to fall too behind in the division because the Saints are 1-0. They won their Monday night game against Texans, although it should have been the Texans. Feel bad for Deshaun Watson. But Drew Brees, what can you do, right? Although that defense, what they were doing was terrible. But I'm getting sidetracked. They cannot afford to go 0-2 in their division. Like, they just can't. So this is going to be a dogfight. I expect it. This is going to go down to the wire. I expect that. I don't expect them to put up 12 points. I expect them to put up way more than that. As a matter of fact, I expect them to fight. So I have the Eagles winning this game because I believe we are the better team than Atlanta. I'm picking the Eagles to win this game 30-24 because I expect the Atlanta Falcons to fight, but at the end of the day, the Eagles are the better team. The Eagles, if they get out to that early lead, the defense can do its thing. Fletcher Cox and now defensive line has to feed and get to the quarterback. And if they can do that, then the defensive backs aren't as exposed as they are. I mean, since I've been an Eagles fan, which has been since 2010, I have not seen this defense look great. I just haven't. Now, we had superstars like Fletcher Cox on there, but I just haven't seen it. I don't remember Asante Samuel. I've seen videos and clips. I don't remember if he was on the team or not in 2010. I know he was there 2009, but I just don't know if he was there 2010. I don't remember. But the defense is what worries me, man. This is a concerning thing. Our offense has to be our defense. That's what I'm saying. We have to play great. Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson have got to lead this team and carry. They got to carry this team. That's what I'm trying to say. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. In order for this team to be great, in order for this defense to be great, Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson have got to carry this team. So I'm picking the Eagles to win 30-24. I think the Falcons are going to put up a fight. If anything, they show that you can run the ball on them. Maybe that was just that 1 week. I don't know. But if that is the case, then we need to be using more Jordan Howard. We need to be using more Miles Sanders. And heck, throw a little Corey Clement in there too. Do what you got to do. See what the Minnesota Vikings did and what worked, and replicate it. Sprinkle in a little bit of Sproles here and there. Throw them off game. Because to me, I thought we used a little too much Sproles last week and not enough of Howard. Because when he was in the game, he was doing his thing. But use him how you used to use LeGarrette Blount. Because you used to use LeGarrette Blount a lot more. Now, maybe that's because we didn't have Sproles, but still. So, again, I'm picking Eagles to win 30-24, to walk out of Atlanta 2-0, and to keep pace with the Cowboys because it's going to be a neck-and-neck race. It's going to be a neck-and-neck race. And everyone's raving, oh, my God, did you see the Cowboys? Did you see what Dak Prescott looked like? He 4 touchdowns, 400 yards. This Kellen Moore offensive coordinator is going to work. You see the weapons, Amari Cooper, Zeke, Jason Witten, Randall Cobb. Oh, my God, do you see him? Calm down, calm down. It was against the Giants. And then we'll be saying that again this week. I'll be saying, calm down, calm down. It's just the Redskins. And then what do you think they're going to do? They're probably going to drop 70 on the Dolphins, like the Patriots and like the Ravens did. So, calm down. Let's see what they look like against the Saints. Let's see what they look like against the Packers. Let's see what they look like against us, against the Rams. Let's see what they look like against real teams. And I can say the same thing against us. We beat the Redskins. Now, we had to come back from behind to win. So, again, just saying, calm down. Calm down. But it's still going to be a neck-and-neck race, and we got to keep up. We got to stay close. We cannot let them get ahead of us. Just can't do it. We let the Redskins get ahead of us because we were overlooking them, because we essentially had no preseason. Now we've had our preseason. Now we know what the offense has the potential to look like. So let's stop playing games. Let's go in every week with our heads held high, with not overlooking anybody. I don't care. Even when we go in to face Miami in December, we not overlooking them. We stomping teams which we have the ability to stomp on. We need to be like a shark. You smell blood, you go after it and you finish it, bro. So, again, that's my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, how this game's going to go. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share, click the bell, spread the word. Season's back. I'm excited. Although, how much excited? Again, Patriots and AB. How excited can we really be? Until next time, and if you're not down with that, I've just got 3 words for you. Fly, Eagles, fly. Remember, Eagles go over the Falcons 30-24. See you next time.